What's the deal? Coming in with my own theme music, right? We ain't a TV show. I was talking about this earlier. Just walk into a room and that's what plays. Like I walk in the kitchen and it's boom. I walk in the bedroom. Walk into the locker room. Walk into the gym. As soon as I get in an Uber. I walk out the Uber into the club. This shit should just follow me around everywhere. Word. Wix enters a trade. YouTube. What's the deal? There we go. We're unfrozen. TP smashed. You Yo, who's like, yo, I'm gonna take this range home, introduce it to my parents. Like, I feel like this range has been, like, me and this range have been together for quite some time. This is family right here. This range and I go way back. This is crazy. Why are we still here? Ma, Dad, I want you to meet Range. Yeah. Yeah. Last name Gold. Alright, let's get into the breakdown. Take 12 here. Daily bullish, we're filling the daily wick. We're still staying below this area here, right? So we're still respecting it. But we are bullish, so I'm going to look for us to continue up. It's going to be key. We were talking about this on Monday and I think on Friday when we closed about how the daily this week's going to be key because we're going to come up, make a top wick at some point, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll start seeing it reverse and come back down. Fill the daily lows. Who knows? It might even be today. Someone clip that if it's today. Alright. Let's see where we can get some buys in here. The hourly closed bullish, but the hourly closed bullish with no top wick, so I'd expect this next hourly to come back down in range. If that happens, oh well. We'll have to wait. So this is our hourly. What is above this most recent? The overall level is high. Choppy levels here, just because of this heavy range. right. Honestly, I really want this hourly to close. I believe we're going to come back down in range here. So I can look for buys here, but I believe the hourly is going to end up coming back in range. And after that, if we can back close above. Yeah, I'm not going to trade in here. I'm going to wait for us to close above here. Back, close above the 5-minute levels. If we can do that, great. We'll have some positions. In case of sells, so this would be our target over here for buys at the moment. Alright, we have about 15 pips of advantage that we can take advantage of if we get a closure above here. But because the way that the last hourly closed, and look, we're still within this wick here. These are 2 5-minute candles within this zone. I don't want to trade within there. If we end up closing above our current range right now, I'll look for positions. This will be with our daily buyers. Sells. So anything below there, I think we'll look for sells. At that point, we'll see the daily flipping already, right? The 4-hour will flip bearish. And we'll have a range 2 breakout on the hourly. There's a level right here, but I'm not gonna trade below it. If anything, I'm gonna look for us to come back up above all these wicks. Good here. We'll adjust that on the 5-minute. Below here will be our range 2 breakouts to come back down bearish. I'm tired, chat. It's been a long day. I need, I gotta start incorporating a fucking nap into my day. I think that'll do me good. It's been a long day. I went to the gym twice. Again, that's 2 days in a row. And no, I went to the gym. And I went to the gym right before here. I ate, and then I had some family shit to do, and then I had some kids shit to do. Turn up, word. I gotta roll a J. I think that's it. That's what's up. I don't know. Get comfortable, chat. We're gonna relax. This is the wind down session. The morning session is really the hype up session. This is the wind down session for the day. So, take it easy. Oh, my bad. Shout out to Kay, Karen. Thank you all for showing up. Appreciate you. Green's got to be in the house. Yeah, Green's in there. Mods, appreciate you. If you're new here, sub to the channel. Drop a like. Sorry, I'm a little past the woohoo phase today. That was in the morning. Don't worry, I still. I feel good. Still feel good. We still bat it. Bat it. It's just been a long day. Oh, hold on, music's loud, right? Let me turn that down. Tuning out the chat. No, it's easy. It's natural. It's natural to me. 7K close. Yeah, we're gonna hit 7K on this stream. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Calm, what's for dinner? We just gotta do a breakdown again. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very simple. Daily bullish. We break the current daily high. We re-break the current daily high. We're gonna come up and fill the previous daily wick. I'm gonna look for positions above it to fill this range. And depending on how far above this level we close, that's going to be our range. I'm thinking of even changing this because just there's a lot of indication that we should start coming down. And the last 4 hour, you see the last 4 hour closed bearish. So if I take a trade anywhere within the previous bearish 4 hour, I'm risking, the chance of this being the top wick on the current 4 hour. So that's why I'm waiting on a close, and ideally a close above this level where we have on the 4 hour. Also be a close above on the hourly, and I just think I believe on the 5 minute we have our advantage point of about 12 pips, 13 pips. To this wick, depending how high we close, and after that I think we can fill this range just like we did yesterday. But we'll see it happen, right? I believe that's going to happen if we get these closures above. Until then, we're risking a chance of this being the top wick on this 4 hour. So ideally I'd want to wait for a 4 hour close, which would be this 1 hour close, and we'd have a lot more information available to us. And the 4 hours really, a very strong candle, higher time frame candle, Stronger volume candle, stronger indication candle, a lot of information printed in a 4-hour candle, especially if you start breaking it down into smaller time frames. But it'll depend on how far above here we'll close, you know, because if we start closing too high, we'll end up moving our levels up. I believe here on the 5-minute, it's way up here, right? Nope. It's even higher. That's our levels to come down. So we'd have to break them above all these highs. Yeah, above the current weekly highs, previous daily highs. If we break the previous daily highs, good indication we're gonna end up coming up for the week, possibly back into this range, back to retest these highs. 1951. It's gonna be key how this week closes. It's 60 pips, like, so to get here, that's 60 pips, right, from current price, maybe more, 70. But we had 50 pip candles last night on the 5-minute. Look at this. This is a 5-minute here. Damn, that's a 40 pip candle. Even more, 45. I think it will go down around 1893. Or go up around 1893 before it go down. It's possible, yeah. We might be able to retest those highs. Is he going live? At some point, yeah, we'll be going live. Chat, thank you so much for all 400 real ones joining us. Now we're a little light tonight, right? We're carrying light tonight. But it's alright. It's only Tuesday. King James, I'm so glad you're back today. I remember what you said last time. I remember we ended up being correct. And you were on the other side of we. I'm just kidding. Welcome back, King. I love the fact that you're here. I love the fact that you're here. Yo, what's the deal, Dill? Day 37 and very desperate attempt of asking Wix Traps routine. Laughing my fucking mask off. Unreal, some talk though. Thanks for making me a better trader, bro. Love you, dog. It's awesome. I appreciate you. You gotta drop the 5. Boy came out hard with the dono and the colors. What color is that? Can you explain on the BTM closure below level is based on which time frame? BTM. BTM. Decode that for me, please. Called 1-800 Big Wicks and they overcharged me for it. Yo, what up, Aaron? What's the deal? Remember, the channel only have hundreds of viewers. It's growing. Yeah, we still only have hundreds of viewers. 420 on the dot. 420 viewers. Drop some likes. Let's get to 420 likes. You know what? Let's check out our subscriptions. I want to see if we can celebrate on stream tonight. What? That's it? No, we got no new subs. Sorry, chat. We're 30 away, and it's going to stay that way. We might not hit it on stream tonight. Where? Subscribe. Patience, chat. Patience. At this moment, even for buys here, 30 pips stops, and I believe it's going to be much more. I think we're going to end up driving quicker through this level. We'll see. We'll see it print. I'm gonna tell my grandma and grandpa to sub. 6690? Now, where do you see 6690? I don't see no 6690. Damn. Y'all trying to send me back to the Stone Age. You know how far ago the 6690 was? We've grown. If you secure before 101, how big are your winners in comparison to your losers? Does one loss eat up 2 to 3 winning trades? From time to time. Yeah, it does happen. From time to time it happens. But the overwhelming amount of wins and runners make it all back. Plus more. Plus double more, and then triple more, and then even more on top of more. Highwicks took a breakout trade of index after a long consolidation. Went sore, I closed. Then it went down and closed below the range. I took sell it. It went up and closed above. Bought again. Then it went my way for 3 points. Then fell again. Welcome to the markets. We don't go in straight directions. There's no vroom. There's no lines. There's nothing. There's only the parabolic movement of price, right? So I don't want to hear descriptions like that. I love you, Damon. Don't do it again. I know it went up and then it went down and then it went up and then it went down. And then it closed above range and below range. What are you going to do about it? Plan. Plan for all those scenarios. What should I have done? I don't know. I got to look at the chart. This is too... Send the chart. Do a breakdown. Send the chart. We'll look at it. Have a clear explanation on the chart. This is not... I can't picture. I'm sorry. I can't picture in my head exactly what's going on without looking at the chart and seeing levels and... gold react to the State of the Union? Yeah, Biden's speaking, right? Is he speaking right now? Is it already on? Let me check. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They're showing the senators enter House chamber. Ooh. Shit looking like the vegetable aisle at the grocery store. God damn it. Gang shit. Watching the game? Yeah, I had the Nets game on, but ain't no Irving. Ooh. Wah, wah, wah. Coming up here. We're coming up. Last 20 before the 4-hour chat. A lot of excitement in the air, right? Everybody wants to see Joe Biden make it through the next hour or two without just walking off stage. If he can do that, I mean, that's a W. If he doesn't just randomly walk off stage tonight, that's a W. If we get the closure above on the 5, taking it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait on the 4-hour to close here, regardless of what happens. I want to see it close above this level to know that I'm trading the next 4-hour candle. And probably above here to know that I'm trading the next hourly candle. And as it does that, I'll probably want it to come back in range, grab liquidity on the next candle. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to close above here, come back in range, and then as we come back up above it, I'll take positions. So I still have some time waiting. I really want the 4-hour close, and we're gonna see a little volume here before the close. It's all right. How many days in a month usually traders should get a trade? And if a trader takes 6 trades a month, can they be good for consistency? Sure. I mean, then it all depends on your trading style. I believe you can get a trade on gold every single day that it's open. Even in a range on a smaller time frame, it can give you an indication of, of filling a range. Why don't you take this next close? Because we are on the 4-hour pushing up, and the 4-hour closes in 20 minutes. So it's very key here for the 4-hour to close above this area. You see right here, we have a 4-hour area. And because we're only 20 minutes away, I'm gonna wait it out. See this area? We need to close above here, number one. Number two, the 4-hour needs to leave a top wick. So no matter how high it drives up here, I still need it to close with a top wick that I can fill, right, on the next candle. Because a wick on the 4-hour just indicates range. All I'm saying is I need range on the 4-hour so I can play it with the next 4-hour candle. So no matter how high we drive up here, I'd want it to close something like this, right? Even if we come up here, I still want it to close here and leave a wick. So if it starts driving up, I don't believe that's going to be the drive. I believe that's going to be the rejection here and a wick, and leave us some range. And then on the next hourly, and on the which will on the 5-minute will look like we're coming back down in range, right? On the 5-minute, you'll start seeing things like this, right? Coming back in range, and then rejecting, coming back up, and all this is going to mean, as soon as we get these closures above here, we'll take positions, right, to drive up. But all this is going to look like on the hourly is, and on the 4-hour is a bottom wick and a fill of the previous 4-hour wick that we're waiting on to be made here. This is what all of this looks like on the hourly time frame right here. So that's why I'm going to wait for this 4-hour to come up here, leave some range for us, come back down on the next 4-hour into this area, which will be a 5-minute zone, and it'll also fall in line with the next hourly flip and the next 4-hour flip to drive up and retest the highs. So that is why we wait. Doesn't have steep bottom 15 and 30 either. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of irrelevant though there, because right, because I mean, see the hourly here made this bottom wick, it grabbed liquidity here. So what did it do? It came up, rejected, came down, grabbed liquidity. That was your bottom wick on the hourly, and then it started driving up again. So you can really disregard this 30 here because of the way, this 15, because of the way this hourly is looking. Grabbed liquidity and it's driving. Trust the higher time frames, right? Put your trust in the higher time frames. They'll tell you where they're going. Regardless of what the smaller time frame play is, we trust the higher time frames. Don Juan go. Oh man. Didn't leave a top wick. Wouldn't that indicate that the next candle will probably create one? No, if it didn't start with a wick. Big difference if a candle leaves a wick at the end or starts with a wick. Or doesn't, or starts with no wick. Tough area. I don't know how much I want to be involved here. So you could reject here too. Such a tough level. Not done, one go. Side B, my man. Nah, I'm gonna rock it with this. I'm gonna wait for this side to end. We got another 25 minutes of side A. MT5 doesn't look like that on the 4 hour. So here's the deal. You're using a broker that has a different rollover time. There's so many people that are so annoyed of hearing me say that. But irrelevant, right? You got to learn sometime. So at some point you got to ask these questions and someone has to answer it for you. This guy. Your broker is on different rollover time. So your candles probably close at 8, 12, 4. Right? That's your 4 hour. Doesn't matter. Everything below the 4 hour or anything 1 hour and below will be the same. Just adjust. No, my broker also has different rollover time than this. My broker is the same way as his, probably. So, sorry. Got you, dog. I got you. Oh, here comes the banger. Comes the banger. What do I think? I think we're gonna need some closures on the daily to drive up there. I don't think we're gonna drive up there tomorrow. I think we're gonna close above. And then if that happens, then Thursday, Wednesday evening, maybe Thursday, Friday morning, we'll drive up to some of these highs. So I assume you're a scalper, you just to roll over time quicker than other traders. Sure, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Or I'm not sure. I guess, yeah. My next trade, I'm on my 342nd trade, no more rookie numbers.
If one of y'all says some silly ass name.
Where that boy needs to be in fucking Traders Anonymous. Just got a 10K funded, first time after profitable. Any tips in chat from those who fucked it up before? I'll give you a tip. Don't take tips from the ones who fucked it up before. Take tips from the ones that are doing it successfully. Ignore the ones that have fucked it up. Hey Wix, I believe you helped me a lot. Today I achieved 10% in 20 days. I don't trade like you, but I like the knowledge you drop for community. Hey, W. Oh shit, I'm buying nothing right here. See, we did end up coming up above here, came back in range. 9 minutes here till the 4 hour close. Let's see, it's leaving a little wick here. Ideally, so it can come all the way down here, which will leave range for us to drive up. But ideally, we wanted a closure above here because there's cleaner traffic there. See, we said it earlier, the hourly had no top wick, so we might wait a top wick, come back down in range here. That would suck. Because if this hourly closes bearish, I wouldn't be able to trade it till we break that hourly high. Joining your session for the second time. The friend, well, now you are the friend of our stream. Appreciate it. Sub to the channel, drop a like, turn on notifications, you know when we're on, and just show up. For all of you that don't trade like us, show up for the vibes. Maybe you can pick up a thing or two. Yo, Wix, I've been watching you a while and I'm implementing a strategy. My trading becomes 70% more profitable, or just 70% profitable. Yo, it's not me, it's you. You guys are just watching what I'm doing and you're picking shit up. It's like you're learning, right? You're like doing it on your own. You're picking up some value and incorporating into your trading. So that's the dope part. That's like, it's not because I'm trading for you. Hold on, Chad. I got a civil war going on in my living room between the kids. Give me a sec. I hear them yelling. Or maybe they discovered my stash of M&Ms. Hold on. Thank you, G Company. Appreciate the compliment. Not the M&M stash. Yo, you guys don't know. Here's the thing. When you have kids, you have no choice but to stash candy all over the house, right? Because if you have one stash, they're gonna find it. Let me educate you. If you have kids, yo, you're gonna thank me for this. Make like 8 stashes. This way, if they find it, it's not a big deal. It's cool. You can laugh about it. But don't leave everything in one spot because they will find it, right? But if they find one stash, they feel like, we found one stash, success. Boom, they eat everything. That's it. They don't look for anymore. And if you don't have kids, don't have kids. If you like your candy, don't forget the stashing. Just don't have kids. Don't do it. Yeah. Why you put sell below on that range? Just wondering why for the buys. This makes sense. I believe we'll come down once we get a closure below here, as we've done every time. Every time we close below that area. You guys love seeing me do this. Close below, respected, came down, right? Respected this area, came down. This was a bullish move. It didn't come down, but you see the candle made a top wick, never flipped. So we'll see with volume as it came down here. It respected this area and drove down. Respected this area, drove down. Respected, drove down. And afterwards it just drove down, closed way below and drove down. Drove down to this area. So we seem to respect that area and drive down. Might even make sells below here. Let me see how much of an advantage point this is. So this is roughly 11 pips. So it depends how far below here we close. But the higher time frame range is, if we come down all the way from here down here. That's a lot of volume that's just got grabbed. You're gonna see, wait, a lot of liquidity that just got grabbed. So you're gonna see a lot of volume. Your higher time frame at that point, you see this? If that happens at that point, your daily will flip bearish after grabbing this top wick here and not breaking the daily highs, respecting this area at 1876 and breaking down. Your 4-hour at that point will be filling the previous 4-hour bottom wick, right? And the hourly range is down to here, so you have a nice advantage point. That's why my sell's below are here. All right, that's it.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Know what I'm saying? That was rush hour, right? No, that wasn't rush hour. But that is Chris Tucker. I got him to come in and do that soundbite for me. That's smoky, yeah. Friday, there you go. That's when they chilling on the porch. that's when Ice Cube and Smokey chilling on the porch. You see, I don't know much about futures. I know it's contracts, but I'm not trying to have like crate of gold delivered to my front door. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm not trying to learn that either. Yeah, I don't mind the downside push, right? But I need this 4-hour to start breaking the lows, maybe the daily to flip bearish. And that's going to be all the way down here. And like I said, it's a lot to ask for. It's 50 pips away, but you know, we've seen some 50 pip candles on the 5-minute. Look, this right here, this is a 5-minute candle, and this candle is 46 pips. You can get there in 2 to 3 5-minute candles if the daily's flipping. But I don't know. Biden's speaking. Oh, Biden's not speaking right now. He's just, they're all saying, what up, homie? They're all doing the Congress handshake. I don't know. It's got to be a secret handshake that they do at Congress. We just don't see it. It's like a regular handshake, but I feel like they all tickle each other's fingers when they're over there. Like, haha, we're in here and they're not, peasants. Bro, 600 odd people streaming, 200 likes, 600 odd people watching. It's all right. They're not odd. Actually, if it's 600, that's even, dog. 600 even people watching. Biden getting ready to walk out with like a little fucking toilet paper roll stuck on his shoe. Just bunch of old wasps. I'm sorry, I'm old too. By the way, I'm typing like I'm from Nigeria. Sorry, mad tired, bros. Cool. Kill. What's wrong with Nigeria? When they type wrong? You guys are racist. What's going on here? So you've made 15 trade since Asia Open. What? No, I made 15 trades.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Should I just go along with it? Fuck yeah. We killing it. He's not serious. He's joking. He's got to be joking. Oh, actually, I've never seen that name. Maybe Biden's the only vegetable that doesn't count as one of your 5 a day. My favorite vegetable. Bruno West. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that name, but no, this is just our stream record for this year, starting in January. Yeah, no, it's the stream records since the beginning of this year for this stream. Since January 9th, so almost a month. In 2 days, it'll be a month. 15 trades in this month. That's only on stream, on my stream, right? So I have a lot more trades this month. Like, I have almost double the trades this month. Usually get trades daily, yeah. We could be smashing EG. Hell yeah. That's the jump off, right? This is Bay right here. Gold's Bay. EG is the jump off. Yo, is he coming out? This guy better not stumble right now. If he stumbles and falls, I'm done with it. Because the whole world's watching. Just. This guy. At least he's not like getting rolled in. There are some nights where he looks like he's there, but some nights you look in his eyes. He's wearing makeup. Look at that. He's got like eye shadow on and shit. But some days you look in his eyes and it's just empty. And it's you don't know what kind of Biden's gonna walk out. He has no idea who he's talking to. Oh, he got a job to do, of course, as a puppet. He's talking about the State of the Union. State of the country. The United States. So, if he fucking chokes on a pretzel, gold will fucking skyrocket. Like, if that shit happens during the speech, Reagan was even more senile. No, that shows you know nothing. He was not more senile. Reagan was witty and joked around with the press. He was on the other side of the press, but at least they liked him, right? He had different political views, so he was bashed for it. But at least the press that was there, they liked him. They joked on him. He was very, very aware. He had a really great sense of humor. He was brilliant in remembering his speeches, and I don't want to hear it. Reagan was incredibly witty. All right, we got a 4-hour close. Sorry, I was watching the man of the hour walk out over there. Jesus, it's gonna take him like, he's literally 20 yards from the podium, and it's gonna take him 45 minutes to get there. Reagan was an actor, yeah. He was an actor, a Hollywood actor before he became a politician. Let's go, Brandon. All I know is we're driving back down in range. Fuck those old wasps making decisions. They're gonna have to sit down. Yo, sucks for them because they're going, like, that whole room right now can't move. They have to sit there and listen to this guy for the next few hours. It's gonna be a few hours. It's terrible. Let's see if we can. So here's the deal, chat. We got a 4-hour close, and there's a range here to fill to the top of this wick. Once the 4-hour breaks its high, I'm looking at about 18, 19 pips here to fill. Maybe 20 pips. It's got to re-break its own high, which means it's got to come back up here above the high it established, above the 5-minute level that we've marked off here. If it does that, it'll be the 4-hour flip after grabbing liquidity here. Now, maybe, just maybe, like yesterday, we can start anticipating that 4-hour flip. Right? So how we do that is if we start closing back above this area. If we start coming back up above here, we can look to repeat what's happened here previously. And just like yesterday, take our buys to the top of this range and anticipate the drive up to here. All right? But let's wait. We just had the 4-hour close. Let's see if we can come back up here with, and then it would be the exact scenario we discussed, filling the 4-hour wick. Like we said, this is, I don't know, I forgot who asked that, but why we didn't take a buy once we closed above here, because we knew that the 4-hour has to pull back, leave a bottom wick, and the next 4-hour has to pull back, leave a top wick, and the next 4-hour has to pull back and leave a bottom wick, before we can start driving up. Feel like I never win an Asian session? Why? We haven't lost an Asian session in a little while. We have won. It's 10. I don't know if we're 10-3 or 11-3. I believe we're 10-3, but we've won 4 straight. This old crook. Listen to Trading in the Zone. I've never read it. I'm 1 year into trading. Do anyone have some advice? You're in the right place. You're on the right stream. Now let's see if we can get you profitable. Just ride this out with us. Show up. Yeah. Experience. Show up to the stream, and show up to the morning streams with Don. Is all of this that you're saying here in Don Vo's course? I don't know what's in his course. I never took his course. I don't even have access to his course. But I know we trade very similarly. Why don't you trade in the range or trade fake outs? Well, my friend, because you're, how would I say this? You want me to answer based on a false premise. I do trade fake outs, and I just drew one out. I said if we end up coming back above here, We'll take buys. And you know what that is? That would be a fake out. That would be us, right? Closing below range here and then coming back into range for a fake out to drive back, right? That's a fake out. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fake out here at this level. Need a closure above there. You need a closure something like this. So if in 2 minutes this is the candle here, then this is going to be our candle to trade right here. Oh, side B, my bad. Yeah, and see now you're correct. Abso-fucking-lutely. What would stops be here? Stops seem tight to me. Your stops here would be, well, I'm only discussing buys, right? And your stops would have to be below the 5-minute zone, the previous 5-minute zone. I would probably look for stops right here. Yeah, it'd be, you're looking at roughly 35, 38 pip stops, depending on where you close. Sorry, I'll talk like this. Yeah, my mic was a little further away from my mouth. Would you still do streams like this even if you had like 1 million subs? Well, that's how I would have 1 million subs, because I'll be doing streams like this. I don't think there's enough people in the industry to get me to 1 million subs. This key here, right? The 5-minute level is right there. Oh, no, 5-minute level is right there. Do this. Thing is this the 4-hour bottom wick now? Have we bottomed out on this new 4-hour now? Really small wick, right? For a 4-hour. How much is this? This is a 9 pip wick on a new 4-hour candle. The volume candle. Let's see. I don't know. Did close above this range, so the thing is we have a lot of time to make a steeper 4-hour bottom wick, and I think it will come down here. I think it's going to come down somewhere these areas to 1873.8, 1874 area. Now music kind of loud. All right, what's the deal? I didn't change anything. It was just a different track. Music loud, chat. You got a job? Yeah, I'm a full-time dad. If you put your support 1875, that will make sense with 5-minute zone, and it's no longer a fake out. What? Put your support at 1875. Okay. Flat right here. Why would I put it at 1875? Oh wait, this is a 15. Trade. Right here, right? Where we currently printed a bullish candle. And it's no longer a fake out. Yeah, it's no fake out right now. We should come down. Once we come back up above here, we'll look for more trades. This would be great if we could break down here and come down to these areas. And if we do break down, end up filling the range down, then London session sells. Here you come. What's the name of the song now? I don't know. Because I'm playing copyright free music. I just have a Harris Heller playlist playing. So just download Harris Heller or look him up on YouTube and get this. Create a bottom wick for 4 hour? Maybe, or yeah, but where's that bottom wick gonna go? So look at this 4 hour. This bottom wick could come down and we can have, you know, a 50 pip bottom wick before it comes up. Why you don't use round numbers in what? Do you want me to use something other than what I see on the charts? I don't care if they're fucking square. You know, I don't really care if the numbers are fucking triangles or squares. I'm gonna use numbers that are printed on the charts. Not Helen Keller, you fool. Yeah, but like I said, look, we made a bottom wick and we're re-breaking the low here. Hopefully make a steeper bottom wick for the 4 hour, come back up in range here and take some buys up. I think it's just extra noise for me, Cameron. I'm just doing what I'm doing, right? And slowly over time fine-tuning my approach. At what point is a fake out no longer valid to be executed on? And when it doesn't form. If it formed, we would have executed. But it didn't form. We got a bullish closure, but it still respected this level. And then you had a seller replay the other way. Chat, we'll see. We might get sells even sooner, but just... No, I'm lying. We're not going to get sell sooner. I wanted to break the previous 4 hour low. We might still get this as a fake out on a 15 and a 30 and just a closure back into the range here on the 5 minute. We'll see. Would you be interested in the 4 hour flip? That's exactly what we're looking for. Our entry is going to be off the 5 minute back into this range, right? So buys above here. If we close, okay, sorry. Right, we'll look for, and at this level, if you look at the 4-hour, right, the 4-hour will be flipping at this area. So once the 5-minute closes above here, we'll look for buys. For now, we're heading down. How do you feel about futures? I don't feel about futures. Candles isn't lighting it up. Probably nice to have that conviction. Big part of trading, I feel, is waiting for the setup that you want to have. Well, it's either I'm getting what I'm planning on, or otherwise anything else I don't have a plan on. How can I get in? I don't have a plan for anything else. It's my jam. Can you explain the candle flip on the 4-hour? It's really brilliant. I never heard that before. Well, what about it? Look, it's just falling in line with all the time frames, right? This 4-hour flip will actually fall in line with our 5-minute back into the range, with a 15-minute fake out here if it does come back in the range. If it doesn't happens later, it might be a 30-minute fake out. That's why I just said we can have a 15-30-minute fake out, 5-minute closure above here, and at that point you'll have the 4-hour flip to drive up and fill this range, fill this wick, which is this range, and then at that point you'll be break even, waiting to fill this range and secure the bacon. Hey, if you're new here, drop a like, sub to the channel. We're on our way to 7K. Damn, 23 subs away from 7K. Got a countdown going. It's been light. Today's been a light day for subs. I don't think they don't want me to have a bigger pool than Kanye. I told you guys. Beer IB. It's funny. Making 23 accounts. How's Don doing? Have you heard from him? Yeah, he was flying over my house. He flew over my house. Just keep it down over there. Break even means, yeah, we were in profit. We moved our stops to break even, and the price came back and hit our stops, and ended up being a break even trade. The State of the Union, maybe. A good area to reject from. TJ misses you. Unfortunately, the feeling is not mutual. Jimmy John's. I love Jimmy John's right now. What? I get a turkey tom right now. Extra turkey. With some cucumbers. Some mayo. Best place to do a funded challenge? Well, I'll give you the best place for that question, and it'll get answered immediately. Go to our Discord server. Go to our Devious Discord server, and there is a funded section. It's a free server. There's a whole section for funded challenges and everyone who's been through it and hasn't been through it. You escort for trading? Yes, sir. Yeah, Jimmy John's freaking fast. I go to Jimmy John's and come out within less than a minute. That's why I like. Oh, my Forex fund started today. 10K challenge to start. Yeah, keep us updated. Let us know how it goes. If you do well, even if you don't do well, or they take your challenge, or give us an update. Let us know what the reason was for not passing it, or how much you made, or all that fun stuff. Let us know. I have the time for Jersey Mike's. Ready to take a position on any mention of oil? No. Personally, no. Had the giant Italian mics way at Jerseys today. Oh. About to go get me a boar's head Italian from Publix. How about that? How about that? Cash me in Publix. How about that? Yeah, Jimmy John's subs are tiny though. I think it's because they take out the bread on the inside. Just leave the crust. That's what it's like. Hold on a second, Chen. See the Lakers game tonight? Yeah, I'll probably watch. I'll probably be smoking my fat Jamaican joint and watching the game. Keeps talking about roads, infrastructure. Who, the vegetable? Yeah. What you bet on Super Bowl this week? Nothing. I don't bet on the Super Bowl. I'll bet all year. But the Super Bowl is the most unpredictable game of the year. It is the only game that I will never bet on. The Super Bowl. Ever. Maybe LeBron making history tonight, but he's made history so many times on so many different nights that it's like, it's not the relevant type of history, really. Finals, no, I don't bet on the Super Bowl. The finals, separate games, yeah, you can bet on a series, but the Super Bowl, I don't bet on. Most points of all time is pretty relevant. Yeah, who has the record right now? Kareem, right? I know that Kareem, if you guys didn't know this, like after all the championships and the All-Star games and all the accolades that he's received, Kareem always thought that the points was the most important one. And I don't believe that. But Kareem always thought the points is the most important one. And you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still to the very end, every time he signed the ball or signed his name, he always signed his signature and then the amount of points he scored. It was his signature and always like 38,000 something. But I don't think that's what's important anymore. People want the ship, right? They want the chip. I think it doesn't matter. 5% drawdown, 4% drawdown, irrelevant. Whatever the funding account gives you, you're in a box, and if you can trade in that box, congrats. But they're more or less all the same, right? Irrelevant which funding company, more or less, that box is, you know, more or less the same that they put you in. So just got on a call with a dude selling me funded program. Yeah, they sell you the funded program. They trying to sell me to sell their funded program. That's what my emails look like. Points record? No, I think the championship. You gotta get the ship. If your team does not win championships, hey, people don't care how many championships. I mean, how many points Jordan had. It's all right. He had 6 ships. He went 6 for 6. Sell? No. Can we anticipate the daily flipping here? Maybe, but we'd have to see the bullish 4-hour break. So that's why we're all the way down here. So no sells till there. Braun said he would rather have another ring than all time. There you go. See, I feel him on that. Rather get a ring than points. Traders in England and Europe have best. They wake up in London session and have volume all day with New York session. That's not best. Who the hell wants to trade all day? You want to be here for an hour or 2 or 3 and then enjoy the freedom that this provides. So you want to get good at this and then not spend your day here. You want to get so good at this that you don't need to spend your day here. That you don't want to spend your day here. You want to go spend the money that you made by spending a few hours here. Golden State Warriors broke Bulls record, regular season record, lost the finals. No one remembers exactly. Greatest team ever assembled. No one remembers. Rings are for teams. Yeah, but when you're the leader of the team, and when the team wins when you get there, and when the team wins when you're there for years and years to come, you become. That's how legends are written, right? Coming up here. Did find a support, a steeper support. I mean, a break of the highs here is ideal, but the 4-hour flip, let's see if we get the 5-minute. If the 5-minute closes above here, I'm gonna look for buys off the rip, right off the closure, and I'll have this level here for stops. But we'll see. 18, 33, 35. We'll see. Lock it in, guys. This is our first closure here. That's nearly relevant, or that's relevant. Or it might just flip and drive straight up. We got another 3 minutes. That's a lot of time. So the 4-hour flip. very, very interesting here. If it drives without us in the next 3 minutes, then it drives without us. I'm gonna wait for this 5 minute to close here. The 4 hour re-break, it's high. No. Didn't re-break its own high yet. Went long, hope I don't get clapped. Don't hope, have a plan. And then there's no hoping. Clapped or not, you have a plan, execute according to plan. But if you went long, I don't see an issue with that. The 4 hours flipped here. The higher time frames are in your favor, right? All I'm doing is waiting for a 5 minute close. I might miss it, I might not. It's okay. It's not missed if I'm planning on this to close. But if it does have enough volume to just drive straight up, God bless you. I know you guys want a straight drive through here, and it might do that. This is a strong 4 hour flip. Right? We should fill this wick up. I got another minute of waiting here. A lot of volume. There's your volume. Another mention of tax percentages. This might make markets pop. Stop watching the damn speech. Pay attention here. What do you think of my question? We were talking about these sports. Honestly, are you Raja Donna this threshold? I mean, I don't think like that. Like I said, I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't know about no threshold. I'm just, you know, the grind is against poverty. I'll keep saying it. The grind is against poverty. Got a minute to go here. Can it hold up? Wait for us here. We just rebroke the 4 hour highs. It might just drive here. It might pop all the way up. It rebroke the current 4 hour high that it made in the beginning of the candle. It just rebroke it. Stops would be below 5 minute low. No, for me there would be below the 5 minute level. I think the 5 minute level is good here at 33 pips, but I might change it. I've had a really good week. We've had an incredible month, so just another notch on there. All right, chat. I'm in a position here. Our advantage point here is advantage point is roughly 15 pips, 14 pips. Yeah, the grind's against poverty. It's not against any other trader. Just be better than yourself every day. Grow a little. All right, that's our position for the evening. And with the 4 hour flip and the 4 hour rebroke its own high after driving into this range and grabbing liquidity, I would expect us to come up. We broke the previous hourly high, so probability dictates here on that 4 hour flip we should drive up. Put your trust in the higher time frames and relax. I'm debating between having our stop because this is the 4-hour bottom wick, and if it breaks this, it might come down, make a steeper bottom wick. But realistically speaking, previous 5-minute level is here, and if we come below this level, I might think of adding on positions if we start closing back above it. Pineapple, yep, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. London will give a clearer picture of what the results of this speech were, but for now, I don't think we should be worried about Biden blunders. Looks way better on the 4-hour here, doesn't it? Give me 1 second, chat. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Whew. Almost didn't make it. What's Wix DP? Right here, 1880.7 ballpark, around 45 pips. Oh, drop a lot. No, I had to piss like a racehorse. Wash your hands? No, I ran back. Fuck that. Like a racehorse coming in last. Oh, you guys. You guys. You're so silly. Do you have the toilet that shoots a stream up the back end? A bidet? No, I don't have a bidet. I missed something? Yeah, I opened the position. Right now, if you're not in, I would wait until we reflip here on the 4-hour and re-break the highs. I would wait till like 1876.648 to get in on the 5-minute. Yeah, it's always drama like that at the address. It's always like half the people stand and half the people just sit. Half the side stands, half the side sits. Might keep stops here because below here, this will be a flip of the candle. I might keep stops here at the low. It will be the break. Basically, the hourly would re-break its own low. The 4-hour would make a steeper wick, and that steeper wick can go all the way down to 1871. So I think I would keep it. I would keep my stops here, and if it hits, I'm gonna wait for more buys once it comes back above this level. But I believe if we break this level, we might have some volume to drive straight down. So I'm fine with risking 20 pips here. It's a little less. Got a better entry. It's 19 on my broker. It's my stop. Basically 20 pip stop. I mean, yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Waiting for a rip on the upside. We were expecting it to happen initially when it rebroke its the current 4-hour high. We were expecting to fill that wick right away, right? But it waited a little here. Still waiting. The 4-hour looks great, right? Look at the 4. The 4-hour looks like it should start filling this wick up, fill the rest of the range. The thing is, the problem is the 4-hour ends at 1 a.m. For pre-London. So at any time before that, it can do anything it wants. It can come back down, make a steeper wick. But if it does that, we're ready. Okay. It's all about the wick fills? No, but you have to understand that the wicks on the higher time frames are just ranges, right? So it's all about filling the range. Fuck the trend, bro. Gold always bullish. Damn, it's already 9:50. This stream has flew by. It makes sense. Because if you look at it this way, it's a fake out on the 4-hour, right? You have no reason for us to re-break the 4-hour lows. The thing is, 4-hour lows are right here, so that's our only dilemma. Too big of a stop, but realistically, look, you had a level right here on the 4-hour, and it came down, closed below it, and then came right back up, closed above it. In this case, typically what happens, we fill the range up. So just don't panic and draw down, and trust the higher time frames. If the higher time frames make a steeper wick, then you already know what to do for London or pre-London. You wait for it to come back up in this range. All it was doing was making a steeper wick, and we're managing risk. And then you'll take more buys for London. If for pre-London, this candle still stays above the current 4-hour, that's doji right now, that's looking doji. If the current 4-hour stays above there, then by 1 a.m., then you have more buys up. 5 down, coming back in range. We'll see. The stream record is only from Asian? No, it's just from my streams. It's whenever I stream. It's strictly my streams. So it's all Asian plus the 3 days that I covered Don's stream this year so far. Can we make the horizontal line a bit lower, or this is the way to place a line, as I can see a range from a bit lower? I mean, you can test out your ranges. I have it here. You want it right here, right? 1875, but I don't want it there. I believe this is the level that we're going to drive from. It's a little bit higher. For those not in yet, and 1 hour closing soon, we should probably wait for that. Closing in 7 minutes. Yeah, you can, and we might come down, make a bottom wick here on the next hourly. I'd just probably wait for the 5-minute close. I don't really care. It's because it's an hourly close, right? Not the 4 hour. So I don't really care. I think once you get a closure back above here in 1 minute, you can probably take those buys. But I'm in already. I looked at your question. I told you, it makes sense for me to place them where I place them, just because I see that this level is the one we should be driving from, not a little bit lower. Why? You'd have to look at my breakdown and see why I have the level there. Because every time we close above this level, we tend to drive up. And it made perfect sense, lined up with our higher time frames, with our 4 hour. Let's look back at the 4 hour. See the level where we have it lined up perfectly with the top of the 4 hour body. This moment where we should be filling the wick up. I think around right here, around this area, around 11 pips, I'd want to go break even. This higher time frame looks great. Yeah, everything says we should continue driving up. We grabbed liquidity. We made a high, came back down, grabbed liquidity, came up, rebroke it, came back down, grabbed a little more liquidity. Now we're re-breaking current highs. I mean, by the end of the hour, of this hour, I was expecting to be up there. We'll see. Here's the thing. We got an hourly close in 4 minutes, and if we close below this area, I'm going to close out the trade on the hourly. We don't want the hourly closing bearish here. Let's see what kind of indications the time frames below the 4 hour give us. The hourly level is 1876, 270, so you want a closure above there. No wicks, hold, the banks could be watching us. I mean, here's the thing, we'll only do what's logical and what probability dictates, right? That's why I say this level, because The hourly, we'll see it happen. We'll see these things happen. Whiskey sour's fire. Yeah, enjoy your spirits. Four-hour couldn't drive. That. Spirits. Somebody say spirits? My girl didn't say goodnight before going to bed. It means she's a normal human being. Love yo woman. I'm in profit, thank you. Damn, did you close the position? No. Why would I close the position? Oh, you're just looking at the 4-hour candle, so you don't see it on the screen. If I turn the 5-minute, this is what it looks like. I just like the 4-hour. It's so much prettier. 4-hour is just a prettier looking candle here. Yeah, right? Would you want to look at this or would you want to look at this? I want to look at this, filling this wick right here, right? What the hell I want to see? Well, that sucks. That just closed with no top wick. Was that the 4-hour close? No, that's the 1-hour close, no top wick. 4-hour, we have range here. Damn. I don't like that close here on the hourly. But if we just look at the 4-hour, right? So much prettier. Just keep looking at the 4-hour. Chat, so here's the deal. There's a high chance this hourly makes a top wick and starts coming back down. But I'm betting on the fact that it makes a top wick to fill the range and then comes back down before flipping down. Because of the 4-hour liquidity grab and the flip and the range to fill up here. Right? But so I'm leaving my stop. I was thinking about putting it to break even just to manage it, but I'm gonna watch it here. We start getting closures below here on the 5-minute. I'll manage it then. I'm fine with losing like 2 pips. That's gonna be 3 pips. It's tough here. Made a bottom wick here. Like it. Don't like price action, and is he bringing out a Brandon? Let's go, Brandon. Chat, I'm debating on going break even here. I really don't like the way this candle closed. I'm gonna see how this comes down here and how far it goes. If as soon as this candle re-breaks its own high, I'm gonna go break even. If this candle re-breaks its own high, I will be break even. Nice pump and legs, get to 300 bucks, which will drop a gold nugget. Rejected a few times, it should have drove, right? Yeah, I had maybe 5 pips with spread. Chat, I'm gonna go break even here. If it hits break even, it hits break even. I'm sitting here contemplating the 1 hour close. I really don't like it. The closing with no top wick here. We might end up coming back in range until the 4 hour close and then end up driving for London. And I just don't want to sit here from 10 to midnight waiting for it to drive. It should drive at some point, right? But I'm not gonna risk it, so I'm break even here. And if it hits break even, I had maybe 6 pips, 7, 5 with spread. But that's a really ugly 1 hour close. I'll tell you once I hit break even on the broker. That is a really ugly 1 hour close. It's disgusting. Yeah, chat, I just hit break even. Wait, watch it come up right after this and drive. I'm not gonna care. It's just really ugly here. This 1 hour close tells me that we can come down and grab more liquidity and re-break the current candle low, and it's not a situation that I'm comfortable with at 10 p.m. So I'd rather manage risk here, and same approach for London, same approach for New York tomorrow. And if it rejects here and drives, great. If you decided to hold it, that's on you. If you win, that's on you. That's your W. If you lose, that's on you. That's you. Can't blame me. A position is valid, right? The 4 hour is clean here, the 4 hour. But at which point will this 4 hour drive? Maybe the 4 hour closes like this after ranging and then the next one drives. I don't know, but the 1 hour closing with no top wick tells me that there's not much range to go up here. We've cleared out these orders, came up here. That's it, no more range. Next candle should come down, close bearish. And the 4 hour might still fill this wick. You might have a closure bearish here, and then the next hour will drive. Personally, I believe this is a pre-London move. You need to wait for a few more candles to print on the higher time frame. This is ugly the way this closed. All right, chat. Sometimes things line up, sometimes they don't. We're gonna update this here. Oh, now it's coming back up. Yeah, no, I'm out of the trade. 10, 3, and 3 break evens. That's our evening. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I don't think we ever got to 7K subs. Let me double check. It's all right. We've been on a pretty good win streak, right? It's all right to get a break even once in a while. I got taken out by spread here too, barely. It barely worked me out, but it's all right. All right, chat. We're 13 subs away from 7K. I think we'll be at 7K overnight for sure. We got to be at 7K overnight. Thank you guys for joining me. The breakdown on point, right? Wix management, risk management, Wix management. If we break the highs here, boy, oh boy. Right, that's what I wanted to do, re-break the highs and go break even, but oh well. There it goes. W to anyone that's still holding. But here's the thing, we don't know if it's going to make a little top wick here and come back down or fill the range. The idea behind here is we play our percentages, we play probabilities, and once this hourly candle closed with no top wick here, I'm really not comfortable being in that range coming back down. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Made 2K on this trade. Amazing. I'm glad. I'm really happy you guys are learning. It's you. You're the one that kept the trade open. You're the one that's winning the trade. You're the one that pressed the button to buy and open a position. So congratulations. Bricked up with them hats. Oh yeah. Don back tomorrow. So join us on It's Don Vo's stream. He's back tomorrow. I'm no longer subbing. We are back to our regularly scheduled programming. Show up tomorrow morning. Massive value. I'm gonna be there, and show up tomorrow evening. Hold on, today's only Tuesday. We got 2 more sessions tomorrow evening. Wednesday, hump day. Be there. Wednesday Asian session will be live. You see, this is what I was talking about. We can come up here and not fill the range and just reject. Create a top hook here and reject. Maybe it'll still drive, but the thing is, the probability of it driving straight up here has decreased significantly once this hourly candle closed with no top wick. That's our session. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Com, for coming through. Trolling as always. Thank you, everyone that made money. Shout out to all the new people here. Almost at 300 likes. Really appreciate you guys showing up day in and day out and picking up bits and pieces of me to incorporate into your trading. All right. Shout out to everybody that's not here. I will see all the DVS gang that's not here. I'll see you guys in the morning on Don's stream. Love and wisdom to you all. Another great session. Flew by. 420 watching as I say bye. Incredible. Incredible.
Wow, I feel good.
I always do. Good night, everybody.